I'm so MIA, I'm so MIA.
Me and Souls dropping it like every single day.
We're gonna start this video without even a proper introduction. Just know it's bright and early on a Friday morning and we decided to redo the shelves. So without further ado, we're gonna be pulling everything off of these shelves, giving it a nice cleaning, a nice dust. Maybe we'll flip a shelf or two, and yeah, just sit back, relax, and enjoy this video as we redo the shelves. We're gonna be going live on TikTok while redoing them, so I'm gonna have a live stream going at the same time. So shout out to everybody that was on the live stream while we did this. But make sure y'all follow me on the TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all that stuff, because y'all will be up to date with everything that I do. But nonetheless, let me get to pulling everything off of these shelves. We just took everything off the shelves. I just dusted them down. We just Lysol wiped everything. So everybody always asks, how do you clean your shelves? What do you do? We do this. We take off everything. We dust. We do what we got to do. My whole entire living room right now. Look at my kitchen. Look at my living room. Look at my window. So, yeah. I do want to flip this shelf right here back to the way I like flipping it every few months, just so like none of the shelves like cave in one way or whatever. So I'm gonna try to flip this middle shelf right here and put those boxes at the top. That'll be on that side and we will see. So yeah, let me get to doing that, and then at 1:30 we're gonna start putting everything back on the shelves. So I moved the shelves around a little bit. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out like a different layout. So obviously I flipped this shelf completely because now we have these up here. And then I was like, what if I put all the shelves that are the same height next to each other, so it kind of just makes like a corner, and I don't mind it. I'm gonna put the Blue Lock stuff back up here. Well, not that Blue Lock stuff, the Isagi and Bachida and then the manga up here to see what it looks like. And I think I'm going to leave it like this. I don't mind it for, switching up the background every now and then. But that's what it's looking like for the meantime. It's not 1:30 yet. It just hit 12 o'clock. So I'm just going to put the Blue Lock stuff up off stream. And then we'll get to doing all this. My goal today is to honestly just put all the manga up first. I'm not even going to look at figures, shrines, nothing. I want to strictly make it look how I want to look with the manga. I'm going to use these 4 shelves for manga, and then whatever else I need, I'll use whatever else, and then we'll put all the figures and other miscellaneous products. So that's what it's looking like right now. YouTube, we just started the TikTok live stream, so everybody on TikTok, say what's up. We're filming a YouTube vlog right now to redo the shelves. There's everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody going crazy. Say what's up to the YouTube. Hey, they going crazy. But I was just telling them how we're about to put all the manga first. So I think, hey, thank you for the rose. We're gonna put all the romance manga here. So let's do it.
Take my girl to the store, get her what she want. Louis bag on her arm, I ain't even see the cost. Me and Soul so damn rich, we ain't even got a flaunt. And by rich, I mean the gift that life will give when you a boss. I'm particular with fits.
Second row done. Me and chat decided on doing kind of sports. Like we have Prince of Tennis. We put Air Gear, High Q, Slam Dunk, and then Real Account to kind of fill it. But Real Account's like a game, so similar vibe. And we got like 3 volumes of Harlem Beat right there. So we'll put some sports merch on here when we get to the figures and stuff. But that's what it's looking like. YouTube vlog. We are 3 shelves in. We got all the way to the bottom. Now we're about to do Shonen Jump there. We put bigger volumes right here, so that's what that shelf is. What we did with the magazine, so I made a cool little magazine / art book section. It's looking tough. We did all these ones, so now we're just figuring out the miscellaneous manga that didn't fit anywhere on where it's gonna go. And then we'll see. Trying to make minimal section. Manga, magazine, and 2 figures. So that's what that's looking like. Now let's get to filling in these shelves. This section looks amazing. We got the signed volume from my boy Taco. We got the CD. We got the special volumes and a Vivian Westwood volume. We got the figures, and it's on a big shelf, and it looks so good. We're cooking with the romance stuff. We have the romance manga going into Nana, going into Fruits Basket. It looks so cool. I tried to make it as I don't know, not spread out, but try to make it look as cool as possible without it being cluttered with all the plushies, which we put the plushies over here. Ones that could hang up, we put on the board over here. So that's cool. That's my little mood board with all my favorite characters and random cool art and stuff. But boom, that's what the fruits basket section is looking like. We did an initial D section as well, so that's cooking up down there as well. And yeah, now we're making progress. We are making progress. Cooked with the Death Note intersection shelf, so I split it up into 2 small shelves instead of putting it on one big shelf, because on the big shelf it was so cluttered. So it's still like not cluttered, but it's just like, you know, this is what it looks like right now. So boom, boom, and they line up next to each other. It looks really cool. I kind of put more like figures and stuff right here with the signed Misa thing, and then more like smaller things right there. So little Death Note shrines are done. And chat have been cooking for some hours now, and we're getting there. We are currently getting there. We made an Itachi section. I'm pretty sure I showed y'all the Death Note Kaiju number 8. I'll do a full tour obviously for anything that I missed at the end, but we just made this Bleach section right here because I really wanted to display Rukia a little bit better. We also got the Gojo and Geto section. Down here we have some miscellaneous Itachi figures. We have all the Naruto Funko Pops I kept, as well as a Naruto and Sasuke shrine. And then obviously, as I said, we made like another Itachi and Shisui shelf. So that's how that's going. We are getting things done. I moved some stuff around since the last thing. That's why I said I'm gonna do a full recap at the very end. But I just brought in all the remaining stuff that we need to put up. So here is everything that has to go into the remaining space. So let's do this. We just did the JoJo section. That is what it's looking like. We made a villain shelf. We got the, obviously the Joestar is still exactly the same. And then over here, we now have a Dio shelf because I just know I'm gonna get more Dio stuff. So we have one little shelf open. We have 2 little shelves open. We have stuff right there, and we still have all of these figures that need to go on the shelves. So let's get to putting them away. 5 hours later, I am off of live stream now, and we completely finished all of the shelves. It is done. The work has been done. And I'll give y'all a tour, and I'll show you guys everything that we did today. So, you guys saw it already. Blue Lock is completely at the top now. It takes up the entire top of the shelves. It is not on any other shelves but the top for the time being, until, you know, probably season 2 figures come out, and then I have nowhere to put them up there. But that's what's at the top. Going over here, we do have the Gojo and Geto section, looking tough. It gives me space for it to grow, aka just when the Nendroids come out of Gojo and Geto in the suits, which I do want. And then we have 2 Toji sections now, one in his dead boy outfit and one with the worm around him. And this one has space to grow because there's not as many figures as there is of him with the worm, but nonetheless, very cool. I like it on these 2 different shelves. Kind of separates it, but they're still together, and it's like 3 JJK things right across. We have a Don to Don section, which don't even know how this happened, but we got one, so I'm not complaining though. Going down, we got Nana. Nana section is looking beautiful. One of my favorites from today. Definitely tough. This is also one of my favorites. I'm loving the art book / magazine collection with the Soul Eater stuff in front. I think it fits it very, very well. And then going down from that, we have the Naruto and Sasuke section with like all their little duo things and just like other stuff as well. But pretty much everything matches for the most part. And then going down from that, we have the Naruto Funkos that I still own. So obviously you guys saw I did a big purge. I cleaned out majority of my Naruto Funkos just because I felt like it was just too much. And I like this way better. So that's what the Naruto section looks like. We have some miscellaneous manga kind of in the center there with Karuizawa, Black Butler volumes with Gojo. And then over here we have the romance anime section. So that's what that is, with some miscellaneous figures that kind of fit the vibe as well. Some Nendroids and other things like that, acrylic stands. Going down, we have somewhat of a sports section with the figures on it, Kenma and obviously Slam Dunk figures. And then this is the bigger volumes. We have Windbreaker, we have Link Click over there, we got Summer Hikaru Died merch. And then at the bottom, we tried to keep it Shonen Jump, like I got a Boruto figure. We have Samurai Champloo there, just because he had nowhere else to go. And then we also have a little Hunter x Hunter section. That is everything that is on this main shelf right here. Now going into the Billy bookcases, these are some of my things from today, honestly. Again, JoJo section is exactly the same. I didn't really change anything at all. I kind of wanted to make it more spread out, but at the same time, that's like as best as I'm gonna get. The only thing I could think of doing is like, I don't know, because it would be cool to have like a section for each Joestar, but that would be like 6 to 7 shelves, and I'm just like, bro, I can't do that right now. One day though, we'll have like individual shelves for the Joestars with their own shrines, but the Joestars at the top. Going down, we have some of the manga and other miscellaneous products that I own. Like we have a CD over here. We got the little Nendroids, but this is mainly the villains minus Dio, because we gave Dio a section, which I'll get to. But that's what this is for the meantime. I still need a Cars figure, so when I get that, he'll have space to go there. I need a Diavolo figure, so when I get that, I'll have space to go there. So there's still room for the villains to grow, which is so cool. Then going down, Fruits Basket, definitely my favorite Fruits Basket section yet. It looks so good. So 10 out of 10 Fruits Basket section for the amount of stuff I have. Yes, it is obviously one of the most cluttered shelves on here. I tried to keep everything as minimal as possible with the amount of stuff, but Fruits Basket is a lot of smaller things. And I already tried to take some off. I already put some on the board over here, but I like the way that this looks, so I'm not complaining. We have a shelf for Nendroids now, which is really one of the main things I wanted from today, and it has room to grow. This should technically be able to hold, I believe, 12 Nendroids going across. So they're spread out right now with, obviously, like I said, room to grow. Going down, we have a Death Note section, so that is super tough right here. Loving it. It used to be over here, but we had like excess figures, which I'll talk about. So we wound up moving the Death Note section back over here and just rearranging it a little. Then we have a shelf for my boy Itachi, aka the bigger figures of Itachi, not like the Funko Pops. So that way when the Ichiban Kuji comes out, because there's like 2 to 3 Itachi figures coming out and Shisui ones that I'm definitely gonna pick up. So again, gives me space for that to grow. At the bottom, we have smaller manga. Tried to keep it 7 C's manga, but for the most part, it's just miscellaneous. Same thing down here. This is literally all miscellaneous manga, stuff that, you know, I don't mind if it's not seen as much because it's kind of behind the couch. We have Tokyo Ghoul and Initial D across from each other. Like I said, these are placeholder shelves. So this is the leftover figures we had. We had Yu Yu Hakusho ones, which used to be like right there. So, you know, this gives me space for when manga, and I do get more manga, it can simply go right there. Same thing with the free rent section. Manga could go right there. It does not need to take up that much space the way I have it right now. It's just like that because it's a placeholder. Going up, we have the Ray section and the Bleach section, aka Rukia and Yorichi. I liked when Rukia was over here, but it just didn't work because I needed to have Toji. I guess I could have switched the Don to Don ones, which I still can do, is switch them and put Rukia there, but I mean, it's the same thing. It's literally going to be the same exact shelf, just in a different spot. And Don to Don is a little bit more in right now. So I feel like for the backgrounds of my videos, it makes a little bit more sense. But like, you know, Bleach Styles and Blood War Arcs coming out and everything. But it is what it is. I could always change it. It doesn't matter. Again, another kind of placeholder shelf. We just got a bunch of Aqua things. And it'll be cool. Like, it's cool the way it is. Like, I don't mind it being minimal like this. But if I do need to put manga, like I said, that's another shelf for manga. So we have 3 shelves for manga to grow, which is amazing. And then we also have a Kaiju number 8 section, which is actually exactly the same from what it was. And then my favorite shelf of today is the Dio one, and not because of how it looks, just because, like I said, gives me room for my Dio stuff to grow, because I know that there's definitely 2 other Ichiban Kuji Dio figures I want, so those could simply go next to him and it'll be a cool little Dio shrine. And we already have some Dio stuff and Jonathan stuff as well, for ones that aren't over there, but like the matching ones with Dio, like this little matching figure and stuff we got in the Surigaya haul. So loving that shelf, even if it's like kind of plain right now and it's not like really like, you know, as put together as the other ones. It just gives me room for Dio stuff. Then we have 86 up here. We have the manga back there with some blood on the tracks, and then 86 merch. And then this is an open Nendroid shelf as well, so Nendroids can go there. And like I said, I have like 3 Nendroids coming in the mail, so when I get those, I'll put those right there. But that can hold 6 Nendroids across, so that could hold 6. This can hold 12. That's 18 Nendroids that I can fit on there. So as I keep getting Nendroids, I do have space for them to grow. And like I said, I'm very excited because 1, shelves look amazing. 10 out of 10. Love them. But it gives me room for stuff. It gives me room, because that's the thing. Every time I be doing the shelves, I feel like I'm always like making shelves that are like complete. And it's like, once it's complete, I can't really add that much stuff. So it's like, now I could buy more stuff. Hey, no, I'm playing. But that was it. I appreciate everybody that joined the TikTok live stream, and I appreciate y'all for watching this YouTube video. If y'all haven't already, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Let me know down below, what is your favorite shelf? Is it the magazine shelf? Is it the romance section? Is it the Toji? Is it the Blue Lock stuff? Like, let me know down below what your favorite shelf is if you made it this far into the video. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Go peep the music video that came out of me and Will. It is out now, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, and we out. Bow.
Take my girl to the store, get her what she want. Louis bag on her arm, I ain't even see the cost. Me and so damn rich, we ain't even got a flaunt. And by rich, I mean the gift that life will give when you a boss. I'm particular with fits, if I got it.